everybody. Welcome to Late Night Craft Talk.
Welcome, everybody.
We're enthusiastic tonight.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing tonight, Svea?
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
I'm doing great.
Gotcha. It's a good thing we aren't melancholy.
No, you're right.
Yeah. I'm just so dynamic right now. I feel just all flow over the place if the world was flat.
Do you feel a little bit like you're floating around like you're in an air balloon?
If the air balloon was on the ground on a flat earth.
I feel like I'm floating from side to side.
Because you're on the ground and there is no air up or down? We're two-dimensional.
Sure.
Absolutely. Just riding the bike down the street. Nothing to see here, folks.
Just chilling down the street. And hey, there's two people crossing the road.
I could have got a couple of points on that one.
Yes, you could have.
Actually,
half point because it was a half person.
Look at Maya. Eeyore. Let's share that one. Y'all sound like Eeyore.
That's actually, I did quote him a moment ago when you weren't even on, Maya. I said, thanks for noticing me.
That's so much. Matter of fact, just for a little excitement on tonight's show and be a bit edgy, we started the show 12 seconds late to see if we get a message from a viewer saying, where y'all at?
Mm-hmm.
Life on the edge. It was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. Stop at the stop sign.
You better stop.
I did.
That's a good driver.
Or rider.
Don't want to be doing any of this not stopping at stop signs like California stops.
Gotcha. We have a hi from a viewer on what? Another hi from YouTube.
Yeah, so we are in California. James is in Indio and I'm in Escondido, so we're not near each other, but we are here and we are ready to go.
We're so excited.
This is our green room, by the way. It seems like these people are new. I've never seen these names before, but we actually we do the show live every week, and we have lots of interesting stuff to talk about.
Yep. What's your question? We see a viewer on YouTube. What's your question?
And if it's a good question, we'll answer. If it's a bad question, we will delete it. Oh, this is
Jelly Joe Miller's on. This is biking, and this is biking along a detour along a bike path. And this is from last Monday. Sometime we show we have our whole countdown screens. Might be fun view, little adventure we had, kayaking videos, something like that, nature videos that we take.
So this isn't us driving or biking right now because it's actually almost 10 at night in California, and this video was taken in Indio, California. So that makes sense that it's a pre-recorded little video thing.
Yeah, from last Monday. I was actually like streaming this just to mess around with the GoPro, and I was streaming the whole thing. And it saved to the GoPro and went, countdown video. The detour, because it's along what's called the CD Link, a bike path down here, and you can see those detour signs because they're making a bridge over on Avenue 50 straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm riding through old what's called Old North Indio. And right there is a 7-Eleven that used to be a Sherman's liquor store that my dad worked at back in the early 80s.
Aww, back in the 80s.
That's the one he worked at where it got robbed once in 1982.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, the history. And now it's a 7-Eleven.
Wow.
Yeah.
Up and coming Indio is they have a 7-Eleven.
Oh, we're the home of Coachella. Matter of fact, it's not far from here where Jimmy Swagger got caught with a hooker in 1992.
Oh my goodness.
People forget about that, our little part of history. Now they just talk about, that little thing called Coachella Music Festival and Stagecoach, all that. Okay. All right, look at some of the viewer comments catching up. We have 4 minutes and 45 seconds till showtime for tonight, folks. We are doing Potpourri. We're doing a mixture of subjects.
Yes. And
pops up. I got some stuff. What's that?
Welcome, everyone who's new that hasn't watched our show yet. We'll talk about our show a little bit. In about 5 minutes, we do our intro of our show. This is our green room. This is like a peek into our green room before we actually start our show. So it's kind of a fun little improv thing that we do with no script, no agenda. We just chat and talk about stuff. Oh, James, did you stop at that stop sign? I think you ran it.
No, I didn't. There wasn't a stop sign.
I think there was one.
Well, it got moved. Just like Boss Hogg moved the stop sign around on the Dukes in Hazard County. It pops up. Well, actually be Sheriff Roscoe Pico train that does that.
Yeah, weird. Yep.
So, folks, remember, sharing is caring.
Yes, please share this video onto your social media. That's how people actually learn about our show. We are a small, fun show. We do all kinds of neat things. We chat about all kinds of neat chat things. We have the show where we do a late night. Oh, that guy was fixing his car.
Yeah, it happens a lot out there. It's an older neighborhood. It's definitely one of the older neighborhoods in Indio. And a car.
Yeah. Oh.
What looks like Cylon eyes. Freaky Cylon eyes.
Ba-bump, ba-bump.
Ba-bump, ba-bump. Well, it's a hardtail. It's a gravel bike. It's going to go thunk-thunk. About to ride by Amistad Continuation High School. Older brother went there. Yeah. That's where the smarter kids go, I guess. All right, detours to the left. Better turn left. What do you think? Turn left?
Turn right. Turn right. Oh.
Nope, turn it left. Let's see what's at the end of this street. We got a mixture of fun subjects tonight. Everything dealing from wordplay to camping to some classes we taught to we have tonight the debut.
Yes. Oh, I want to talk about a little bit about TV shows.
Absolutely, it's potpourri. Remember, folks, tonight we have the debut of this year's hand drum making class, a promotional video. We are debuting it tonight. We promised this last week. We are doing it tonight, the world premiere.
Yes, you guys are going to love it. It is fantastic. It stars an up-and-coming actor. When I dip, you dip.
I like that.
That's a song. I like the song. Won't you put your hand upon my hip? When you dip, I dip, we dip. Yep, I know that song. I'm aging myself right now.
When I talk about the wordplay, you're like, wait, I think I remember that word. We're doing the same thing. Tonight's debut world premiere of the promo video features an upcoming actor, 4 speaking parts, 3 characters, 4 costume changes.
I know. It's pretty impressive. You guys are going to love it.
And it involves vast medical knowledge.
Yes, you guys are going to love it.
And emergency medicine.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we're back on the bike path.
Oh, that's kind of nice. You get your little mini road.
The little mini road up to the bike path because the detour.
Do you remember when I told you that Bambi got lost like forever ago?
Yes.
He actually tumbled down a small embankment and was on the bike path behind our store. No and I wouldn't have found him. I would not have found him if I didn't decide to just check to see for any remote chance he was on that path.
They're going to happen to my aunt who lives up in Franklin, about Franklin, Idaho. A few months ago, one of her dog got loose behind the house and on a trail, and this little boxer and couldn't find it. Neighbor found it on their property and posted it up on Facebook, and that's how they found it.
Wow.
But she loves that dog, so it's kind of medical needs. We went under a bridge. I think that was Gulf Center Parkway that leads over to Fantasy Springs Casino. They just had their powwow a couple months ago, Thanksgiving weekend.
I know, we were there.
Yes, you were. I was on the river. Case of guess what?
What? Oh, yeah.
10,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
One, showtime, folks, going live.
Start the show.
It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Svea and James Hermes. On this week's show, a mix of subjects with Potpourri. How do you spell the word panda with only two letters? P and A. It's time to start the show. Hello, folks. Yes, P and A.
Yes, yes.
I don't get it.
And you know what? I think we should do this. It feels more cinematographic.
Cinematography, since we're doing a world premiere promo video, award-winning as soon as we give it an award.
Yeah, I just thought, you know what? This is a little more cinematographic, so I'm going to just go for this one.
Gotcha. I was wondering because, now it's still glowing because we were talking during the pre-show, folks, and I was remarking how that purple background kind of looked like I had blue glowing eyes, so I looked like dude Atreides from Dune with the blue glowy eyes because of the spice, Arrakis. And I was like, look, I'm the Catch Hedrock, whatever it is. I forget what the Dune lore.
Yeah.
So I don't know the glowy eyes.
Welcome, everyone. This is our show, Late Night Craft Talk. We do this show every week. It's a late night show, so we always do our show starting at 9:50. We have 10 minutes of green room, and then we have our show starting right at 10, which is right now. And we talk about all kinds of subjects. We often have different things that we try to talk about or things we want to update you on for our individual businesses, Dancing Bear Indian Trader and Elk Rack Traders. We also have been doing the show since April 2020. So we have been doing the show for a long time. And it's been something that we've been kind of doing just for fun. And it's a way to kind of keep in touch with everyone. And it's been a fun ride. It's been really interesting. And we actually have grown a lot since we started because our show was very different when we started. We also had, we try to have guests on, but sometimes it's difficult because we're on at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if anyone's joining us from the East Coast, they literally have to be on at like 1 a.m. So
yeah, we've actually had guests that, we've actually had guests that come on like Burl Tushkanig the first year where he was up in he lives in the East Coast of Nova Scotia. And for him, it's 4.5. I don't know the math on that one, but yeah, it's 4.5 hours ahead of us.
It's not just hourly; it's an extra 30 minutes.
Yeah, crazy how that works. And then last summer we had Ralph Preston, who was, he lives on South Carolina, and he was on with us. And for him, when we went on, it was 1 a.m. We got done. It was 2 a.m, and we got done talking with him. It was 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I think we were just chatting away, and it was like, man, this is going really late, and I felt bad for the guy because it was really late.
Okay, so we got a mix of stuff. We got to get the business done.
Hey, James.
Yes.
What is going on with Elk Rack Traders?
Not a lot right now. There's not a lot to say. We're in a rebuild. We're starting to get some new stock in. We're going shopping over in Quartzsite in a couple days and Sunday, and getting some new inventory, some new stones to make stone knives. We got some really cool featherwork coming in. January is our rebuild month, our catching up month, because I'm between semesters of school doing the pre-med thing, and been busier than one-legged guy in an ass-kicking contest. Getting stuff ready on that one. So a lot of new cool stuff coming up that we'll be premiering. You can at our spring shows. You can find us at the Palm Springs Village Fest on Thursday nights in downtown Palm Springs. We were there last night. Wasn't particularly busy last night, but usually right after New Year's, it's kind of slow for a couple weeks. But still a lot of fun to be out there, meet people from all over. I actually met. This is cool. I met Got in Conversation last night. This is all right. I don't know if you know what this is, but they're from Egypt and they're Coptic. You ever heard that?
No.
Okay. I love the anthropology and talking to people where they're from and all that, but they're Coptic, which is one of the oldest sects of Christianity. I mean, we're talking like has a lot of traditions date back to the Roman Empire. And we're talking like 1st century AD. And I'm a nerd. Folks know I'm a nerd with that stuff. And I just started talking to them, going, I've never met a Coptic before. Been practicing. usually don't find too many practicing outside of Egypt. And I was just like nerding out last night. So that was cool. Love hearing people how they do their things and stuff like that. So really interesting to talk to them. Otherwise, not a lot going on with us for the next couple weeks. We do have a drum class we're teaching. We're going to be doing the premiere on that one. Other than that, that's all that is to say is we're rebuilding and we're sharing some of the new artwork. Now that we have this is one of the times we have time to do a lot of detailed feather painting, drum making, knives, and painting knife blades. So a lot of cool stuff to share the next few weeks. Other than that, I got a question for Svea.
What's up, Jim?
It's a serious question.
What's going on? Do you need to do a heart to heart right now?
We need to do a heart to heart about Dancing Bear.
Okay, what's the heart to heart?
What the heck is going on at Dancing Bear this week?
Well, let me tell you, it's such much to do. Okay, so for one thing, we got another shipment of tulip needles. That was crazy. I'm almost sold out of a lot of the ones that I bought. So I'm going to be placing another order. Can't believe it. I thought that I would order just that one and I would wait a while and then maybe a few months and then order. So far, we've been ordering every month, which is
that's another order. Holy cow.
Yeah, we have, and I also have a couple. We have some needlepoint shops that are opening, and they're getting ready to open. So that's kind of cool. There's a bunch of needlepoint shops that we're supporting, and I ordered all those tubes for that bead project that we're going to be doing. So that's kind of exciting. That's going to take a month. It's really interesting. The whole process of setting up a brand and getting branding done. Like,
oh God, yes.
Like making all of the different things that you need to do for that, like getting the packaging done. Oh, I have a tangle right here. Getting the package. It's like weird. Getting
like a wardrobe malfunction or hair
yeah, my hair. Like I just like have like a knot in my hair right here. But yeah, it's been really interesting because we're doing things like creating a UP. We have to create UPC numbers. You know, like the barcode, like this.
Oh yeah.
This number here on the back of the label. Those are actually barcodes that are created specifically only for that item in the U.S.
Is that their barcode or yours?
That's someone else's barcode, but I'm just saying that barcodes basically are unique to each individual item. So like if you have like, I'm just looking here, like
you're talking like a category of item and all of a sudden you're glowing like an angel. Your white like balance is off the camera.
It is?
When you reach over, sometimes you're like glowing. It's like we're wondering if there should be angels singing because there's a big white glow going. Oh, we see the light. Svea, don't go into the light.
Well, it's like a barcode that like you see on packages, like on your chips or on like your anything you're buying. Like so that barcode is unique for that one item, and so we have 400 different colors that we're going to make. And so we actually needed to create 400 barcodes. So I have a company that I've been working with to get the tubes, and we're going to have special colors on our tubes, and I got to work on the label. I got to finish that. So there's just a lot of stuff that we're working on for that. And that's going to be happening. That's going to be happening in the next, like, it's probably going to start happening in early February when we get back from all of our trips we're doing. So that's exciting. Yes, it's exciting that it's exciting that we're selling that many needles. I mean, it's insane. It's amazing. But it's really cool to meet all the new stores. Like there's so many new stores that are popping up and existing customers that I have. So it's really a cool process. I'm really enjoying it. We have, so my mom and I are going to be going to Japan this week coming up. We're leaving on Wednesday and we're going to be gone for 2 weeks. I think I probably told everyone, but we're going to be going to the tulip needle factory. So we get to actually see how they make needles. I'm very excited about this. I love all those kind of factory things. Like I love watching all those YouTube videos on how they make things, like how they manufacture things and mass produce things. I've always thought those were very interesting videos to watch, and we're going to actually go to a real factory, so I'm excited about that. And then also we're going to the Toho bead factory. So if you guys ever use Japanese seed beads, there's 3 companies in Japan that make beads that are like pretty well known. There's Miyuki, which a lot of people know. Miyuki Matsuno. Miyuki makes delica beads. They make seed beads. They make magatama beads. They make drop beads. They make bugle beads. They make cube beads. They make triangle beads. They make they make the tila beads. They make all kinds of beads. It's like crazy. So then there's Toho, which they're another Japanese bead company. And so we're going to be able to go to their factory. So I'm very excited about that. And we got some business meetings with Tulip. So we're going to be talking about all kinds of things that we're going to be working on this year with them. So I'm very excited about that. This is just a super great thing that we've been doing. Elizabeth, we just started our show. Usually the way our show starts is like the first 10 minutes from 9:50 to 10, we have kind of our green room where we just chat behind the scene when we're getting ready. We share and all that kind of stuff. And then at 10, we start our show and do our introductions and talk about our individual businesses. So you really didn't miss our show yet, but we're just pretty much just talking about all kinds of stuff that's been going on with us. Maya, yes, I'm going to be taking videos and photos. I just have to ask them what is allowed to be photographed because I don't want to do anything that they don't want out in public. So I just need to make sure that I'm, videotaping and photographing things that are appropriately allowed to be photographed and videotaped.
Definitely. What's going to be fun is while Svea is in Japan, I will be doing the show with a couple of guest hosts. And Svea will be sending in clips that we'll be sharing of her trip. And definitely when you get back, we're going to be talking about Japan quite a bit. That's awesome stuff. But a couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
One, when you were in Japan back in 2019 and I was talking to you on Facebook Messenger while I was doing a long kayak trip, are you going to bring me back samurai chopsticks?
Well, I already brought you back chopsticks.
Yeah, the pink unicorn chopsticks, but
I thought I got you ninja chopsticks.
I know I haven't seen ninja chopsticks. Those would be on my desk.
I could have sworn I got you ninja chopsticks.
The only thing I have from Japan is my Godzilla collection.
No, but I got you something from Japan.
The unicorn chopsticks.
No, the unicorn chopsticks were from Epcot in Florida.
Okay, I will have to look again. Because if they do that, but if not, just in case, let's try ninja chopsticks
So basically, the thing I got you in Japan, you lost.
If you don't even remember if you did.
I'm pretty sure I got you. You were asking for samurai chopsticks, and I got you a ninja chopstick. It was like a holder, and it was ninja.
Yeah, but see, I asked for samurai chopsticks.
Yeah, but they don't have samurai chopsticks.
We looked it up. We were talking on Facebook Messenger. You showed it. It was right there in Sky Mall magazine.
Sky Mall is not Japan.
It's coming from someplace, but you can read it over Japanese airspace.
That's like okay. So that's like if you go to a Hawaii and you buy these things saying Hawaii and they're not made in Hawaii, they're made in the Philippines.
Well, you bought it in Hawaii.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, you're splitting hairs on there. Second question. Now, when you say Toho beads, I'm going to think something else, but I'm just going to show right quick is that there's some Toho beads.
Yes.
I Googled it right there. There's pictures of it. Selling Toho beads. You know what also has the name Toho?
Toho? Oh, well, did you look up the definition of Toho? What does Toho mean?
Let's find out. Because otherwise, folks, we're looking at Toho monsters. We're looking at Godzilla. Are those really big beads if they're Godzilla beads?
That's funny. What does Toho mean?
Let's find out. Stop, halt.
No.
Usually falls on
You need to say,
hunting
what does
dogs.
it mean in Japanese?
Okay, word hippo. Let's look at it. What does toho mean in Japanese? It means walking.
I don't know, because click back.
It
And
says
go down.
walking. English translation.
Click down. Because you're not having click back yet.
You said go down.
Oh, click a new. I think that it opened a new window because you don't have a back arrow, right?
I do. Let's go look right here. I think it'll open up a new window.
Yeah, I think
So we'll look at toho meaning.
Look, it says scroll down a little. Scroll down a little. Hey, kitty, come here. Come here.
Wiktionary.
See, it says. So look at Toho Wiktionary. Toho. Wait. Scroll up a little. It says Toho. Informal. It means blowtorch or blow lamp. So
okay,
maybe
everything in here is confirming Godzilla.
No, but I'm
Godzilla
saying
walking through Tokyo. Blowtorch. Hello, Godzilla atomic breath.
Okay. So listen. Just think about this. So when you make glass, you use like a blowtorch, or you use glass. Have to use different methods in glass making, and blowtorches is something they use in glass.
You know who uses
So
a blowtorch?
I think that's what it is, right?
It sounds logical, but also sounds logical. We would think Toho and blowtorch, Godzilla.
Interesting. Okay.
It could be a coincidence on both ones, or both legit, or one of those is legit.
Yeah.
I know it's Toho monsters, monster beads.
Hmm.
Could these beads are these all glass beads from Toho?
Yes. Yeah.
What creates glass what happens when you heat up glass?
Melts,
and you can make beads and stuff like that. So these are beads made by Godzilla's atomic breath.
You know what? I will ask them if that's true.
Please do, and the ninja talk.
Let me see if I can get it on. See if I can get it on video.
I would melt to see that video.
I don't know. I'll try. I'll see if they'll be down for it. But I don't know, because in Japan, they can be fun and they can be very serious. So I don't know if they will be down for that. We'll see.
I totally ask it, but then again, they just look and go, "Dumb Americans." Or he's on to us.
Yes.
We better bribe him with better business deals. Either way, detective. I'm the Batman of this. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Potpourri.
Oh, wait a second. James.
Huh?
Wait a second. Let me really quickly get some business out of the way.
Gotcha.
So we were talking earlier about how there's this class that's coming up at Dancing Bear. Let me share my screen. Can you unshare your screen or undo your screen?
Yes, I will. I'm just looking at the viewer comments, like from Elizabeth Stevens. They are beads made specifically for Godzilla.
I love that. That is so
yes.
funny. Okay, so can I share my screen?
Yes, you can. Folks, it's not permission or anything. It's just the way StreamYard's set up. We can only share one thing at a time. We have to unshare before the next person puts stuff up.
Okay, so when you guys go to our website, see it says Dancing Bear Indian Trader, right? And then you go to classes. This is our website, by the way.
Y'all got class.
So click classes, and then you can see here, look at this. Elk Rawhide drum making class. What?
I want to learn how to make one. OG.
OMG. This is the class fee. It's $150, and it's going to be $150 in tax because we have to charge tax on the kit. So the class is $45, and then the kit is the difference. Does that make sense?
Yes. Do you hear an echo from this?
A little bit.
Okay, that's cool.
So this was actually a previous, one of our previous year drum classes we did. It was a lot of fun. We actually set up our pop-up tents in the back, and we have it in outside, and it's kind of an interesting layout. And we have the canopy set up for the shade, so they're not in the direct sun. And it's actually, I can update this. It's not 12 students per class for social distance. We can't have more than 12 students in our class. But, is that right? 105. Yeah. I said 150. So the kit is 105. So you're going to pay tax on 105 and the class fee is 45. And there is a limit of only, what am I saying?
12 people.
There's a limit of 12 people per class. So do sign up. It's on our website. We would love to have you there. It's James and I have been doing this class since our old location. We've been doing this for
definitely over 10 years.
Yeah, because I think
over 10 or a bit over 10.
I think we did the first class like in 2013. I think it was right. It was like the 1 or 2 years before we moved from our 5-year lease at the old location.
Gotcha. It could have been. Yeah, it probably was. We've been doing it a while. It's always fun to do this. And folks, you can come over and learn how to make one of these. Elk rawhide hand drum. It has the cool back, the cool front, and you would make one of these.
Yeah.
With the cool sound.
Yeah, and it's a really neat process to learn how to make it. I've learned how to make it. A lot of our employees have learned how to make it, and they really enjoyed it. And it was a great experience. It's fun. James is very entertaining as an instructor. And of course, we are going to be in the same space, and I'm going to harass him during class. It's so much fun to harass him, man. We have so much fun harassing each other.
Yeah, that's what Svea claims, but the whole time when I'm doing this, Svea is just standing in the corner going, why did I do this? I'm taking so much stuff. And I have no comebacks for James. And James is even trying to, I'm going nowhere with that one. Okay, let's get that one. I went down an avenue. I want to do a U-turn on that one. Okay. Mm-hmm. So with this, we have the hand drum class. You can make one of these. Awesomeness. I love a drum with the long reverb. Hopefully the mic caught that.
Yeah.
We also have the promo video.
Well, do we want to save the promo video for a little, or do we want to do it now? Because it kind of fits with like kind of where we're going right now.
Yeah, I think because we brought it up, let's go ahead and get her done.
You guys are going to really love this video. It's great. And actually, you want to hear something crazy? Like, I called James. I'm like, hey, James, I had this dream.
Don't give away the plot. Don't give away the plot.
I won't. But James, you know what? I thought of a really great idea for this drum promo. I was like, James, what if you did this? And he's like, are you kidding? That's what I was already planning on doing.
I was already envisioning it. My director of skills, channeling my Steven Spielberg. I'm trying to remember the name of the director. That's a really weird guy.
Your inner Scorsese.
My Scorsese, my Spielberg. What's the guy that did Clockwork Orange?
Oh, frick. It's like a Jorgensen or something. He's like from Norway or something.
No, like the dude, folks, if you remember who the guy that directed Full Metal Jacket, I can remember a lot of movies he's done. Clockwork Orange. He also did that one with with the dude riding the atomic bomb down. I think it was a cowboy dude. I'm totally losing names right now because I stink at it. Yes, Squirrel, Maya, Squirrel. I'm totally. He did that like the movie with Tom Cruise. Totally. Come on, folks, help us with this one. Anyway, channeling that director, and we have the premiere tonight.
Okay, are we ready, you guys?
Are we ready
to do this?
It's a little bit of a draft, but it is 99% there. Folks, sit down, grab your popcorn, hug your loved ones.
Shoot, I'm frozen. Jeez.
What'd you do?
I think my camera just turned off. Hold on.
Gotcha. You have to you already unshared. Okay, cool. All right, folks, get ready. As soon as Svea comes back, because apparently she's touching up her makeup or... Okay, we just lost Svea. We're going to go ahead and hold it. Stanley Kubrick. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. I knew it was something that sounded Polish or something like that. Thank you for that reminder on that one. We're waiting for Svea to come on. She might have to restart her computer. So we're going to have to hold off. She isn't signing off. We're going to hold off on the premiere for just a couple of minutes. So while we're waiting, okay, Svea's here. She's entered the studio, and there's Svea.
So weird. Oh, man, that was confusing.
Got it. Okay, we ready?
Yes.
Grab a bottle, grab your bag of popcorn, folks, your soda. Here we go. Get ready for this year's promo video, and I totally didn't mean to make that rhyme. Okay, share video, do the thing. There it is. Okay, here we go. In matter of fact, it's game portrait, not landscape. It is meant for the mobile device. Here we go.
That was some really good fry bread. Uh-oh, my heart stopped beating.
Someone help him. He's not breathing. He might be having a heart attack.
I'm a medical professional. I can help this man. I'm now going to assess the patient.
He's totally like his eyes are
It's
open.
as I feared. I suspect this patient is suffering from acute postprandial hyperlipidemic myocardial infarction. The fry bread was too good. A paramedic with an automatic external defibrillator isn't trained for this, and the EED isn't powerful enough. We need someone trained to use an automatic hand drum defibrillator. We need the drum medic. Did someone call the drum medic? I see that this patient is maybe actually suffering from fry bread induced euphoric metabolic cardiac arrest. The fry bread was too good. Let's add the pads to the patient and save them. I'm alive. Again. I feel good. One more time. I feel like I can run a 42K marathon. That's another person saved and restored to health thanks to the AHDD, the automatic hand drum defibrillator. You can learn how to make your own drum at a special hand drum making class on Saturday, February 28th at Dancing Bear Indian Trader in Escondido. You learn not only how to make your own very own hand drum like this, and a 15-inch elk rawhide hand drum, you'll also learn some of the traditions, etiquette, and history of the hand drum. Don't miss this amazing opportunity. And if you want to learn how to make, or if you want to learn how to use an automatic hand drum defibrillator, well, that will take some intensive medical training. But sign up for this class, and you'll have the first step completed on how to treat a fry bread induced euphoric metabolic cardiac arrest. See you February 28th.
Standing ovation, folks. That was amazing. Our talent that we bring in, the tryouts, the Kubrick, the acting. Oh, I mean, we're going to pretend like I'm getting an Academy Award right now. I'm totally not going to grab that because it's going to fall down. We'll say this is the Academy Award. Thank you, folks, for the Academy. We thank the Academy now. You mean so much. I'd like to thank my mama and Bubba. And all the people I haven't named. I want to thank the crowd, the Mayas, the Wendy's, our regular viewers that bring us the inspiration. And I'm supposed to, Svea too. And that was it, folks. Thank you for this award. It's amazing. Thank you for this award of this jar of 8-year-old pickles. That was awesomeness.
Nice.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
So,
we still have half an hour to go, and I mean, we peaked. We peaked for the last 6 months. Where do we go from here?
Yeah. So I did share on all of the different feeds the link to the class if you wanted to sign up. So you guys can sign up. Don't wait too long because ultimately, if we have so much interest, the class will sell out. Secondly, if there isn't enough signups, then we will cancel the class because we need to make sure we have enough people here that come so that James can drive out because gas costs a little bit of money. It's not free.
Not Indian Bear.
I wish it was. I wish gas was free, but it's not. So do tell your friends. Definitely, grab a friend and go. It's going to be a really great experience. We've been doing it for a long time. And it definitely, a lot of people that they do it, they just love the class. It's a really great experience, like I said. And yeah.
If we don't have people sign up for the class, folks, I know you're going to come. It's going to fill because you all support the arts.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Moving on. So Potpourri, we have a mixture of subjects we're going to be doing tonight. We still have 30 minutes to pull this off. You want to go for your random subject, or should I go for my random subject?
Hold on a second.
Thank you. I do not wish to be one of the kaiju, but I wish to be piloting Mecha Godzilla.
Okay. So I can go first. So this isn't related with Dancing Bear at all, and I'm not going to do any spoilers for everyone, but I am just saying, okay, now that Stranger Things is done, I'm actually wearing a Stranger Things t-shirt. So now that Stranger Things is over and the series is completed, I definitely recommend you guys watch it all. It is a tremendously amazing series. I absolutely love it. It's just an interesting mix of X-Files, Alien. It's just this like crazy story, and it's maybe a little supernatural, just an amazing story. And
well, you just named awesome. two stinking cool franchises.
Yeah, it was a really great show, and I thought it was interesting. I liked how it ended. I feel like there's possibility for the future. Never know. But
when you mention those franchises and that stuff, it brings out my inner. No, we're not doing the whole. We're not doing that bit with the glasses. It just brings out my inner nerd.
Okay.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah. So, yes, Maya, I watched the last episode. So we actually have been getting my mom caught up. She hasn't watched the last episode because it's been so long, because this show has been going on for almost 6 or 7 years or 8 years. I think so. It's been going on for a really long time. And so, these kids that were in the show they're in middle school, and now they're adults.
So it's like watching the kids grow up. Names. Thank you. Forget it, Phasia. The names of the kids grow up from the house from Winterfell. I can remember everything but the names I want to remember on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so very cool series. I really do suggest watching it from the start. We started watching it again. There's a lot of videos right now out. People are just doing all kinds of evaluations. They're trying to kind of think about it. There's a lot of really interesting fan theories, but really good. For the seasons, season 1 and 2, I really liked. Season 3 was a little gory for me. And I don't know if season 3 really moved the plot along so much. And season 4 was interesting because some of the there's some kind of definition of some of the characters that came through, and we're like, whoa, that's interesting. And then season 5 was like, okay, this is cool. And then, season 5 was the end, and it was a really, yeah, it's kind of like watching Harry Potter, the kids. Yeah, it was really, anyway, I loved it. I thought it was cool. I really recommend it. And I'm just excited to see where they may go with it, what spinoffs they're going to do from it, because I've heard they're talking about spinoffs. And I think that's really interesting. And actually, it was really funny. The girl that played 11, do you know she married John Bon Jovi's son? So anyway, she married John Bon Jovi's son. And in season 2, when she takes off and she kind of goes off on a rebellion thing, there's a part in there where she gets off the bus and she's in Chicago and they're playing a John Bon Jovi song, Runaway. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so funny, because that's her father-in-law.
That's actually pretty cool. And I'm a John Bon Jovi fan. I'm mostly, I think he's 80s, early 90s peak John Bon Jovi, but Yeah.
Yeah, and what I really liked about the show too, on top of just the storyline, I liked how when I was a kid in the '80s, that was the stuff that I was growing up on. Like that was me in the '80s. I mean, not me at Hawkins being dealing with supernatural stuff, but I had that pink radio, and we had Walkmans and we had Game Boys, and we were listening to all those music songs, and we were going to the mall, and we were wearing the jeans that were folded and rolled, and we had jelly shoes, and we wore neon, and like so it kind of bring back a lot of memories as being a kid for me. So maybe that's also why I liked it. But it was pretty cool.
I'm gonna admit it's on Netflix. I didn't have Netflix for the longest time until I finally picked up like 2 months ago. So I have not seen yet an episode of Stranger Things. I've got a lot of catching up probably this summer because school starts in a couple weeks and I'm going to be back to things like watching regular TV shows, and reading is going to be kind of a spare time luxury thing that's not going to have a lot of time for. So maybe I can do we can do a roundup or review after James watches it. Not making one of those things where Svea makes me watch it like a Nightmare Before Christmas, where we actually had viewers join us to make sure I watched A Nightmare Before Christmas.
I know, seriously, this is craziness.
Yep. Okay, subject. We ready for Potpourri subject 2?
Yeah.
All right, folks. I'm gonna give you your choice here. Let me know. We can look at some stuff I just bought for the gravel bike for touring. I've got it set up. We can look at that. Or do we want to go over a wordplay game of historic word from the 80s? Talk about Stranger Things. We seem to go in that way. Or do I cold soak and then eat this thing of Trader Joe's miso instant ramen soup?
Ooh.
Or do we multitask and I cold soak it where I just add cold water, let it soak for, we have just enough time, and then eat it here on the show, unheated? Let us know in the comments. I love Maya. She loved her pink radio. Or do I talk about something? We work on something, what I can do with this pack, this 3-pack of air fresheners, South Park air fresheners. I couldn't get it right. I just don't know the way up.
So is the smell poop? Because that would that would be appropriate, right?
Pine scent.
Okay, pine, but I think poop would have been.
Well, honestly, okay. There's this thing called a PVC groover. I can show in the garage if I can want to grab one, but it's basically PVC pipe with an end cap on one and a screw top on the other. And on river trips, they're actually used for climbing for people that are doing multi-day pitches, climbing. You do that to go to the bathroom in. And the wag bags, I've shown them on the show, you stuff it in there for like kayak trips because you pack it out, leave no trace. We talked on the show before. And it smells after. You need to eat Jar Jar pickles. Wendy. No. What did I do to piss in your Cheerios? Sorry. Okay. So it stinks when you got like say 4 days worth of movement in there. You put in an air freshener. That smell is cut way down exponentially, like to the 100th power. And so, yay for air fresheners and wag bags. So that's the tie into the poop thing. They don't smell like Mr. Hanky.
Okay.
All right. So let's go, folks. All 3. Carol Ann says all 3. But we're not eating Jar Jar pickles. That was not an option. Okay, so what do you think, Svea? We're gonna let you.
I like the added option. Actually, I really think that's hilarious.
You know what? No, I'm a healthcare worker. I look after people's public. This is an award, not a food. And it's our producer, Jar Jar Pickles. It's multi-roll. Okay.
So just so you guys know, for those who are new in the show, I don't like Jar Jar Pickles at all. He's not my favorite.
Svea hates this thing. Yes,
okay,
Jar Jar Pickles.
The character Jar Jar Binks is terrible. He is evil Sith Lord, and he is an opportunist, and he is a bad character in Star Wars. And people are like, Why do you say that? There's a whole theory. There's a whole fan theory about Jar Jar Binks and how he was around just in the right time. And then all of a sudden, he's now an ambassador.
He's a Sith Lord.
Yes, he is, 100%.
That was one of the deleted scenes from Star Wars. That or something made up by AI. Totally guess which one that is. Okay. Eat the soup. It's a soup day. Elizabeth Stevens. All right, you know what? We're going to start off by we're going to have to do 2 or 3. We got enough time for 2 or 3. I will go fill this full of water. Wendy,
I love Wendy's comments. It's making me laugh.
just for that, I'm not sending you any jokes like the one I sent this morning. I sent her the one about Panda this morning, spelling it with 2 letters. And I told her the greatest neurology joke that I cannot repeat on the show. It's too sophisticated. Wendy, you're going to get bad neurology jokes more. And I'm not going to tell you about the customer last night that bought a knife who's making a cosplay outfit with one of my knives for Witcher. She's going to send me pictures of it. And look, she made her own chainmail. She's going to send me a picture when she adds to her costume. I'm not sending that to you. Wendy loves Witcher. Well, she didn't hear the part about Witcher. Let's see. Let's wait for the comment on that one because we do have the 15-second delay on this one. So, Wendy, you don't get to see it until you ask nicely 3 times.
So you know what's really kind of funny? I actually bought a curry ramen at
Speaking of,
the Asian
can I go get a
market.
glass of water to pour into that thing?
Well, see, the thing is, this is relevant to what you're doing because I don't have any instant ramen at home, but I did buy an instant ramen a couple weeks ago, and it's been sitting on my counter, one for me and one for Dan, and it's from my favorite curry house. It's a curry ramen. So should I heat mine up as well at the same time?
Let's do it. Folks, I'm going to cold soak this. Sabea's going to heat hers up, so we're going to have to take turns on this one. I'm going to quickly go grab a glass of water and pour it on there so you see it's live. It's all legit.
Yeah.
And Sabea will go heat hers up. I will leave for just a moment. I will give you a topic to discuss. I'm looking at Wendy's comment about this Marigold from The Witcher. Triss Marigold. All right. I will give you a subject based off kind of Wendy's inspiration. Wendy. Sabea will talk about good housekeeping and proper decorations with marigolds. Discuss. I'll be back.
So guys, I think that's totally hilarious about we should all tell him, everyone, so when he comes back, like, really, you need to put a pickle on that. So honestly though, I don't like pickles, and that's why I don't like that, because I just sound like I hate pickles. I can't eat pickles. They ruin things. And now it's a jar of pickles called Jar Jar pickles. That's like 2 times not good. So, yeah. No, James thinks that he can give us subjects to talk about when he's away, but we don't talk about those subjects. We just talk about ways to punk him because it's fun. So, yeah, James. Don't tell him.
I'm looking at the comments from Wendy. That's okay. I have my own cosplay. Jar Jar Pickles needs no preparation. But he does require medical coding and billing.
I'm like crying because that was really funny. I'm going to go heat up a little bit of water.
Okay, folks. While she does this, she heats up her water. Here is, I am opening, as you can see it, the Trader Joe's Miso Instant Ramen Soup. We're totally ready for the brand for Trader Joe's. Opening it now. Show right there. There's legit. The ramen. In goes the water. This is not a magic trick, folks. This is really happening. Good thing I got a big cup of water. It is now soaking. There it is. You can see the water. We're going to let that cold soak for several minutes. We got just enough time for it to go. I will occasionally stir it to break it apart. Look at that. Amazingness. What we do for our viewers. But we're not doing that. Wendy. Okay, while we're also waiting for Svea, we need to come up with some uses for these South Park air fresheners. I would like some ideas from folks. What can we use other than hanging in a vehicle, like my 97 F-150, my Indian truck? Other than that, all right, Svea, let's see.
It's heating up right now, but I just want to show you this. So
we're talking about
Coco Ichibanya curry ramen taste.
All right, well, you're ready. We're coming up with uses for the South Park air fresheners. Matter of fact, should we just test one?
No, don't take it out of the thing unless you're going to use it, because once you open it, it's going to be spent, right?
Yeah, well, I do have a trip coming up next weekend. I'm going to be on the river next weekend, so I'll save that for that and document it for the show. Hopefully I remember that. Okay.
Well, Maya's saying this should be a ramen show. Well, the thing is, okay, so this isn't really the best ramen, by the way. This is like seriously high in sodium and like.
All ramen is.
This is like, well, look at. Is it 1230 milligrams of sodium? That's kind of insane.
Okay, look at the percentage. What's at the end of that column or that row?
15%.
15%?
No, wait, 53%.
Holy schnot.
That's like all of your sodium for like half of your sodium for the entire day.
That kind of sodium would fill this large Nalgene.
This is interesting.
You're not over guessing, but that's a lot.
So now, okay, by the way, see this like powder bag? This is how you can control how much sodium gets into your food. Because if you dump this whole package, it's too much.
I wonder if mine had a little package.
Look at it. It has like dehydrated onions.
I have a little oil packet that came in mine.
Oh, that's nice.
And here's the packaging. Here's the little sauce packet.
Okay, let's see here.
I will add those. I will do that now.
This is a product of Vietnam, but it's a Japanese. It's a Japanese curry.
It's like U.S. flags are made in China.
Yeah, let's see here. Instant noodles. Oh, maybe it's on the top. Okay. It says, open lid to the line. Put in the seasoning sachets into the cup. Pour boiling water and wait for 3 minutes.
What kind of oil is that?
You know what is kind of scary? When your package says, warning, consuming this product can expose you to chemicals, including lead, which is known to cause cancer. What the hell is that? Does yours say that?
No. Are you sure you want to eat that?
I mean,
mine does not have that. It contains soy, sesame, and wheat.
I guess yours is from Trader. Yours isn't.
The most
really
mine says is right here is warning: container will be hot.
You know what? I bet you, like, the thing is, these ramens, they're not real unless they say that warning.
Like really dangerous?
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Okay, folks. All right, let's look at the comments and see if we have some suggestions with the air freshener. Sodium's too high. Yeah, I only do the ramen here is only for the show. I don't do that. I had to do a class on how to do stoveless cooking for backpacking trips last Wednesday up in Joshua Tree. It was all ramen comments. Or I like that one. No, I didn't heat it up. Mario's called for cold soak, like I was talking with the class. Or when he says we do a ramen show or a faux show.
Faux show.
Faux show.
For sure.
Let's do that. Okay. We still have 10 minutes right here. We got to wait for this
Oh,
stuff
shit.
to warm up. Svea's is obviously going to warm up quicker because she's doing the convenient thing with the hot water to show civilized. Well, I'm showing.
Spilling water here. It's not good.
Should I talk about the wordplay? I'm going to do the wordplay.
Yes. Do the
Okay, folks. You ever like have, just like this random memory kind of just jump out of nowhere you haven't thought of in like say years and years or years and years and years? I have one right here. And I was randomly thinking, and I am actually, if you're wondering what it is, I am typing it up on Google. And I will share this with you. It is, and I just popped out of nowhere, and I'm getting it ready because apparently I spelled it wrong. How many of you, of our viewers that were live in the 80s, remember this word? Okay, I have to unshare the other thing. Now I can share this. The word perestroika.
No.
I said that, and I had a friend go, "What the heck is that?" It just popped in my head out of nowhere. Perestroika.
Okay.
And my challenge for you viewers, we've got 9 minutes left in the show. Let's do a quick review. This is a term from the former Soviet Union, a program started by the last head of the Soviet Union, Mikhail Gorbachev, the guy with the birthmark on his forehead, the famous birthmark, of a policy or practice for restructuring or reforming the economic and political system of the Soviet Union. Remember, the commies. First proposed by Leonid Brezhnev in 1979 and actively promoted by Mikhail Gorbachev, perestroika originally referred to the increased automation and labor efficiency, but came to entail greater awareness of economic markets and the ending of the central planning. Folks, this is one of the programs that helped lead to, and the reforms by Mikhail Gorbachev, the end of the Cold War of Soviet Union communism. So with that, we know what perestroika is. My challenge to you is this. By the time we finish this show, make in the comment and use the word perestroika in a sentence. Show your smartness. Show folks that you have, I can't refuse where they are. Show folks that you are a word nerd.
What's that mean?
Why does the glasses look like all tilted and wrong?
Because maybe your ears are uneven.
We did grow up on the side of a hill. Okay, we'll go with it. All right. That is my part of Potpourri. Let's see you folks, all you smart viewers, our amazing viewers, use the word perestroika in a sentence. And if you don't remember, this is how you spell perestroika. Perestroika with a K. Okay. Svea, what do you have for potpourri, or do we want to go ahead and try, or make it the tail end right for the end?
So how's yours right now? Because I have 1:40 left for my I put a timer on my thing.
You did? Mine's just, it takes a while with cold water. I'm kind of breaking it apart so it can soak more. It is what it is by the time. We have a comment right here. Put a furikake in my ramen. What's that from Carol-Ann?
Furikake.
What's that?
So what it is a mixture of like seaweed, sesame seeds, seasoning. It could have bits of salmon. It could have, sometimes they put fish in it. Sometimes they put
You like salmon?
yeah, so like it just depends. They have different types of furikake. It's really great. I specifically really like the one that's just sesame seeds and seaweed. I don't like it with all kinds of weird stuff in it. I just like simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I just spilled some water on my keyboard, so I'm just drying it off.
I know.
Okay.
I spilled water on. Luckily, I didn't spill it on my computer.
Yeah, look, mine's are kind of set back a little bit on my big desk here. Okay. Mine, we'll just say it is what it is. In Hawaii, they put it on popcorn. Really? From Maya.
Yep.
Let me get it down here. Okay, too many moving parts. Like the sesame and seaweed 2 from Carol Ann. Seaweed stuff. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Perestroika, folks. At work, our motto is daily perestroika makes for great resiliency. From Wendy Hodge. Wendy, you win. You win the new version of Late Night Craft Talks, Democracy Ramen. If you haven't heard of that, it's not because I just made that up, even though I did. You win a thing. I will deliver this to your house. Democracy Ramen. Or capitalist ramen. Which one sounds? Which one do you prefer?
Ooh, it smells good. Doesn't smell like lead.
Or salt, salty lead. Okay, we want to try this.
Wait, I need to kind of break up the noodles so that they're like.
I've been doing that the last several minutes.
With the cold water. I don't think that works very well with ramen because it needs the heat to kind of make them soft.
Yeah, well, backpackers use that a lot for trips when they're trying to go stoveless or save their camp stuff. I should strain some of this stuff because you need a lot of water, but you got to strain it.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit.
We're going. Ready?
Hold on, I have to put a little bit of the powder.
I'm gonna go ahead and strain this. Can I give you a subject to discuss with the audience while I go strain
Oh,
it?
that smells so good. Oh my goodness, it smells good.
They did smelling salts too. Could double.
I'm only gonna put a little because I kind of feel like this is way too much sodium. Like
Here's
way.
Wendy. I would take socialist ramen over Jar Jar pickles any day. No, you get democracy ramen. Assembled here in the USA. Not made, though. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Suggestion from Maya. James, you can put an air freshener on your unicorn on the front of your kayak, so when the wind hits it, you can smell it as you kayak. Nothing beats the south end of a northbound unicorn when I'm kayaking. Next weekend, matter of fact, we're supposed to have wind out of the north, which will blow us down river for 30 miles an hour. But you know what it smells like? That south end of a northbound unicorn? Rainbows. You know what rainbows smell like? Folks, go over when you see a rainbow, go chase it, scratch it, sniff it. It smells
like pine trees?
Pine scent. I will save the air freshener.
So you know what? This is actually really good.
All right, I'm going to take a bite.
I don't taste lead in this.
I'm going to do it. Do you know what lead tastes like?
Can you taste lead?
I'm going to Google that right quick.
This brings me back my childhood days.
Taste lead.
Brings me back my days of eating ramen, the cup of noodles, and you get the freeze-dried peas and carrots in there and the little shrimp.
Yeah. Okay. Can you taste lead in water? Biologist insights, understanding your risk for lead exposure, lead poisoning. What does lead poisoning taste like? Is it sweet or metallic? We ready to find out for science?
I would think it would be metallic, but I could be wrong because lead is metal, right?
Let's find out. Yes, it's metal. Okay. Well, it's bad because Superman can't see through lead with his X-ray vision.
Yes.
Okay. From Biology Insights, can you taste lead in water? Lead is a toxic, let's zoom in, is a toxic metal that can enter the drinking water, but the most direct answer to whether you can taste lead is no. Lead is odorless, colorless, and tasteless in water at the concentrations that pose a serious health threat to humans. The inability detected by sight, smell, or taste is precisely why lead contamination in drinking water is often called a silent public health concern.
You know what, though? It's almost kind of funny because lead, Superman can't see through it. He can't smell it, I'm sure. He can't see it, same.
So even lead can haunt Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we know. I should have totally strained this more. I'm going to do it. The taste is okay. I think if I strained it or did the hot water thing, it'd be better.
Yeah. You're probably better just eating the ramen cold and just eating it like crunchy.
A lot of times hikers won't use the seasoning package because just the extra sodium. They'll bring their own stuff and season it themselves. A little thing of olive oil, a lot of garlic and herb. I use a lot of that on these trips. So we're doing it. We know that Svea's scientific method of heating up the water is definitely better than this, even though she's eating poison when I'm eating Trader Joe's.
I definitely can't taste the lead in here. So
I
don't think that means there's lead in it, though. That's the thing.
Mine has soy, sesame, and wheat. No other Surgeon General warnings on here. Though sometimes Trader Joe's has gotten a little bit of trouble with putting, but sometimes their house brands is from the lowest bidder.
Yeah.
And there's been some bad stuff they put in there. Okay. It's 11:01. We're sitting here having people watch us eat ramen at 11 o'clock on a Friday.
How is that even possible? It was 30 minutes still.
It kind of happens quick. All right. I was going to show the bike, folks. I'll show the bike another show.
Well, do I show the bike? I mean, I'm still eating ramen.
It's 11:01. I actually have to get up at 5, get ready for I have to teach a craft class to a private group tomorrow up in Hemet.
Mm.
Then I got to get up and get stuff ready and then be out of here. So it's kind of busy.
So see, like every time we ever show, it's always something different, you know? We kind of were just having fun and doing something really random, and look at, we got to eat ramen.
We'll give the show we'll go over time as much as it takes us to finish this ramen. Welcome to Dinner with James and Svea.
I know.
We're your virtual dinner, yes.
And you know, I'm going to be eating ramen in Japan. That's like pretty much my favorite food. So I'm going to be eating ramen and curry, ramen and curry, ramen and curry.
How much fish did you eat in Japan?
When we went, you know, it's funny, when we went to Japan last, my dad's like, hey, what do you want to eat? I'm like, ramen. He's like, okay. And the next minute, he's like, what do you want to eat? Curry. Okay. And then he asked me, what do you want to eat? Ramen. The thing is that over there, like, Japanese food isn't special. So you can get like a ramen bowl for like $8, $7 to $8, and it's like a nice ramen bowl where it comes with extra stuff.
Japanese food in Japan is not a big thing.
It's not special. Like it's just like going to the diner and buying a hamburger.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is there's an irony there. It's like, let's get Japanese food. I love Japanese food. While the people there are going,
it's regular.
Well, honestly, like it's different in Mexico because when I'm down in Mexico, they're like everybody is nuts crazy. And I can understand why for tacos. Oh, we need tacos. Taco. And I'm like,
yeah,
yes. I always want to wave a U.S. flag going, yes, tacos. Anyway, they're nuts for tacos for obviously reasons as said, but you know, it's like
curry. They love curry and they love ramen. I mean, that is a normal thing, but I'm just saying that it's kind of over there, ramen, it's not special. Like here, it's special. You'll pay premium for ramen here. You pay premium for sushi. You pay premium for everything you eat that's Japanese here. But over there, it's just regular food. You know,
it's Japan. How do you think this is different? What kind of parallel can we infer from, like, say, the popularity of Spam in Hawaii?
Well, I mean, ramen is very popular. I mean, they make ramen cups, everything, right?
Yeah. We have a place that's like Japanese. I would call it like a 99-cent store of cheap Japanese products called Densko or something like that.
I see.
Over a couple miles from here. I've seen all the ramen stuff, and I don't do normally ramen. The only reason I have this is for that class I had to teach on Wednesday. But yeah, we got to do a ramen show. I've never been to a ramen restaurant. I want to save my.
Really, it's pretty awesome. Well, you know what? Maybe we go to ramen. Maybe we go to my favorite ramen shop when you do drum class.
Let's look that up. I'm definitely curious. How about Maya's idea?
Japanese taco. That'd be kind of, I don't know. It probably exists actually in Japan.
You know, it kind of reminds me. It's like in Palm Springs, or I've seen in other places that are Mexican restaurants and sushi bars. Mexican restaurant, and they sell a lot of sushi. They have sushi chefs.
You know
I'm
what?
like,
At the Costco in Japan, instead of a chicken bake, they have a bulgogi bake. Do you know what bulgogi is?
No.
It's Korean. It's a sweet kind of. It almost is like a sukiyaki beef. Like it's very sweet. It's not teriyaki, but it's like this really sweet beef, and they put it in the bread and they bake it. So it's like kind of like a calzone. And it's full of like sweet, like cooked beef. It's really good.
You have my curiosity. There's actually a Mexican supermarket I like to go to over across town for me. And I mean, it's legit Hispanic supermarket. And in there, when you go into the meat section, I hear, some people are definitely not used to Hispanic culture and the more exotic parts of the food. The kids go, "Oh my God." And the parents are like covering their kids' eyes because there's a cow's head and goat's heads in the meat market of their place.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I
finished my ramen. Everyone, you know what? I'll take pictures of it. The bulgogi. I wish they had that at Costco here because, oh my God, it's so good. When we went, Dan couldn't finish it and he wrapped it up and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just going to take this back with me to the hotel." And he ate it for a couple days.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Got it. There's refried dehydrated refried beans I get straight from Mexicali. I love it. It's doesn't last long where I have. Okay, folks. We've reached the end of the show. We're in 7 minutes of overtime. Holy cow. We haven't done that in a while. Again, Svea leaves in a few days. We look forward to your adventures. Have a safe and amazing trip. I know that comes from all of us.
Yes, I'm going to try. Guys. I'm going to try to come on Friday and say hello.
Well, remember, that's going to be 2 weeks. Next week's, folks, I am on the river through the weekend, on Martin Luther King weekend next weekend. So we will have a replay next Friday night. We will be back live in 2 weeks. So they'll try to sneak on. I will be hosting the show with a special guest host that night. Probably not my mom. A special guest host I've been talking to as soon as I talk to them. And be something fun. And then Svea will be back. Obviously 2-3 weeks. She's there for 2 weeks. And we will have some cool stories. I know we're going to hear it and looking forward to it.
I'm very excited to share it. It's going to be so much fun. I'm just excited to tell everyone about our experience. My mom hasn't been back to Japan since the 90s.
Really?
Last century.
No kidding.
Yeah. So my mom's excited because she does speak Japanese. So she's kind of excited. She's like, "I'm a little afraid. I'm a little rusty." I'm like, "You'll be fine."
I love that she speaks Japanese.
Oh, and then I don't know if you guys, some of you guys are my friends on Facebook, but I've been really making mom walk. Like we've been going to the mall. Like today we did 3 laps and we did it in about like 45 minutes. So that's not bad. We walked about 1.5 miles. So that was good for her. Did it pretty fast. Okay.
So replay back in a couple weeks. Special guest on show to that night. And we're getting, I love all these well wishes to have a fantastic time in Japan. That's awesome. Look forward to it. Remember, Svea will also be presenting her gold find of samurai chopsticks. I should end the show right now before we can make a retort. But I ain't that quick. Okay. All right, folks. This has been another episode of Late Night Craft Talk. We'll see y'all a couple weeks. Remember, replay and lots of fun, cool stuff coming up. And I'm looking for the closing credits here.
So for those of you who are on the show right now, watching our show, so at the end of our show, we always invite everyone to dance with us at the end credits because James and I dance. So we're welcoming you to dance with us.
We dance like this.
Aw, ain't he cute?
Yes. Yes.
Boo!
No. No.
Boo boo!
No. Don't
Jar
you get
Jar.
sick on the show and show that you're biased.
Boo
You hate pickles.
boo!
You hate pickles.
Boo!
Pickle people will not are in a pickle right now because you hate pickles. Pickle hater.